At 8, redshirt senior from Chandler, Arizona, the leading scorer at 15.2 points per contest. And making her first start on this season, Zane Dornstouter, the 6'3" redshirt senior from Saskatchewan, will be patrolling the middle. Colorado State's starting lineup: Tori Williams, Mackenzie Ellis, Jamie Benairns, Andrea Brady, and Laura DeVos. Both teams have received instructions. Ball tipped, controlled by San Diego State. Away and running at Moby Arena for the final time here in the 2019-2020 season. Rams in a man-to-man defense as they come out now. Bodying her way down low, knocked off of the elbow of Laura DeVos, out of bounds on the baseline. Keep it with San Diego State. The Rams in the home green uniforms. Laura DeVos making her second consecutive start after starting on the road at San Jose State, replacing Megan Jacobs in what had been the starting five. Mid-range jumper is off the right. Correction, bounce pass intended for Dornstouter is read and stolen in the lane. So the Rams get a quick steal and now have their first offensive attack. On the left wing is Brady. Around the perimeter, they go to the right free throw line, extend it to DeVos. DeVos, top of the key, back to Brady. They swing it right to left. Tori Williams puts it on the deck. Back to Ellis, top of the key to Benairns. 3-ball, nearly an air ball, far too strong. Rebound on the weak side to San Diego State in the visiting white uniforms. Red numerals, black letters, and a little black and red trim. 3-ball on its way, straight away off the heel. Rebound comes back to Benairns. So the Rams get two closeouts. Rams in the green jerseys, white numerals, white lettering, and gold piping down the sides, moving right to left. DeVos now picks up her dribble at the left elbow. Dishes top of the key to Ellis. Swings it around to the left of the arc to Williams. They go to the near side pro post to Benairns. Benairns wants to go to work on Dornstouter. Fumbled it away momentarily. And a wild banker off the mark. No chance. Rebound to San Diego State. So some ugly shots in the beginning by Colorado State. A couple of good defensive stands as penetrating. Getting into the lane is Ramos. Kicks into the corner. 3-ball is up and true. A dish out on the left wing. As Taya Adams, 32.4% from three-point land, gives the Aztecs a 3-point advantage on the dribble penetration and kick out by Ramos. Brady tries to return the favor and does straight away on senior nights. Annie Brady hits the three, top of the key, and we're all square at 3. 8:09 just underway, quarter number 1. Again, the Rams in the man-to-man defense. Jumping out on the top on Calmer is Benairns. Tries to force her to her right. Reverses it back to Terry. Terry, long jumper is good for 3. Monique Terry. As I mentioned, 40% from downtown. You have to jump out on her on the arc. She doesn't take a whole heck of a lot, but when she does, she makes them. Williams tries to respond. Her 3 is good. Back and forth we go. A game of horse breaking out here on senior night. 6-6, 7:38 and counting. Ramos on the dribble, gets a high screen, moves top into the key. Now turns on the Jets, gets in the lane, protects the basketball, and kisses it off the glass beautifully. 8-6, San Diego State. Ramos turned the corner. No harm on the help defense, so just kissed it deftly off the glass. Brady tries to drive, stops, spins, turns, hits. Brady bodied up at the right block. Spun away from the defensive pressure and a little floating fadeaway. Brady's got 5 quick ones here in the first frame, and we're even at 8s. Top of the key, Dornstouter. Hands off on the right free throw line, extended to Calmer. Calmer on the dribble, stops inside the arc, fires the long 3, gets the friendly Momi roll for 2. 18-footer for Calmer. Manages to drop home, but only a 2. She was inside the arc, so it's 10-8. Williams on the dribble in the forecourt. Picks it up, needs some help. Kicks it off to the left wing to Benairns. Benairns puts it on the deck, gets to the pro post. Kicks it out. Brady, 3-ball on the way, off to the right. Barely clanks off the iron. Quick rebound to Ramos. Ramos hesitates and goes full court. Trailing 3 off the heel. Comes right back to Dornstouter. Dornstouter ducks underneath, has it swatted away. Out of bounds, last touch by Brady. The last line of defense for the Rams. So Dornstouter will take a seat, replaced by Vayli Vanderdoes. The 6'1" senior from Auburn, California. 5 rebounds per contest. Not a whole lot on the offensive side of things, but she is a physical presence in the lane. San Diego State lobs it all the way out to the right free throw line, extended to Calmer. Calmer gets to the nail, kicks it out to the far left wing. Splitting defenders, getting through, now turning and peeling back. 3-ball on its way, off the mark to the left. Had a driving lane momentarily, but spinning away and hoisting the 3 from the left wing was off the mark to the right. So the Rams trailing by 2 on the offensive. 6:04 and counting. They come to Williams. Near corner. 3 on its way is true. Tori Williams Of course, she had 4 3-pointers on the road at San Jose State. She had 5 in the victory prior to that over UNLV. Correction, over Utah State. So the Colorado State Rams getting some outside shooting. And Ryan Williams seems to think that on the dribble drive by Ramos, it clanked off of the window and maybe hit the Aztec player who was on the ground on the baseline, but the officials will have none of it, so keep it with San Diego State, baseline right. They triggered in on the right side to Terry. Terry spins in the lane, hands it off to Ramos. Back top of the key now, zips it into the near corner, lob down low, very deep, turning, facing, contested shot off to the right, rebound to Colorado State. Leah Davis came in at that intermission. So it's Davis, Williams, Ellis, Lord of Oz, and with the basketball right free throw line extended, Benarenz. Benarenz is just going to set her feet and fire the 3 off the front of the iron. Rebound to San Diego State. If they're going to lean back on Jamie Benarenz, she is a shooter. She will take that shot all night long. Just could not find the mark on that particular trigger pull. Still 11-10, Rams by 1. As they go right free throw line extended now as Calmer backs away now. Williams picks her up man-to-man. Meets her outside, gets a high screen, now on the switch. Davis picks her up, kicks it right free throw line extended. Terry's long 3 off the mark. Rebound into the hands of Colorado State's Mackenzie Ellis. Quickly hands off to Williams, no pace, so the Rams will just get into that forecourt. 4:46, next stoppage will bring our media timeout. They go to the left wing to Davis, now into the near side pro post. DeVos wants to work hard on Ramos, bodies her way through the lane, kicks it out. Right side, Ellis 3, air ball. Rebound to San Diego State. It's a good drive and kick. Ellis, she was so instrumental in the Rams' comeback at San Jose State on Wednesday. That time, she hit 2 threes in the corner on Wednesday. This one was well short, and a curling drive through the lane puts San Diego State back ahead. Taya Adams gets in the lane. So Adams now, 5 points for her to lead the way for San Diego State. And it's 12-11 Aztecs. Floating banker on the right side by Tori Williams is up and good. Williams, her 8th point. 8 out of the 13 for Colorado State scored by Tori Williams. The other 5, and 7 I should say, scored by Annie Brady. So no one else on the floor other than Tori Williams has scored here this evening. Rams again leading by 1. Come right free throw line extended in the hands of Calmer. Calmer splits inside, off the bracket. Long rebound to Williams. 3:33 in the first. Back and forth we go in the track meet. Williams, heat check 3, off to the right. Rebound to San Diego State. Ramos has it, gallops forecourt. Hands off on the left wing to Calmer. Calmer into the corner, now reverses it back top of the key. The Aztecs will set up their defense. Williams really shading Ramos to try to go to her right. She'll step back, hoist the 3, air ball. And it's Colorado State basketball out of bounds on the baseline. So some ugly shooting from deep by both squads. Slow to find the measure as Colorado State will have the basketball the length of the floor to travel, leading by 1. 13-12, Rams in the first. 3:10 to go on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield, IMG College. CSU Rams. Visit us at our CSU branch in the Laurie Student Center today to open an account. or visit us at canvas.org/CSU, insured by NCUA. Membership eligibility required. Some conditions apply. You would think this late in the season I'd be able to handle basic math. Obviously, I got that incorrect. Annie Brady has 5 points, currently sitting on the bench. Tori Williams has the other 8. Leah Davis spinning move and just slithers the right hand up and around the defender on the left block. I talked about how she was so good getting position against San Jose State. That time, she used the right hand from the left side and banked it home. Quick jumper off the mark to the left side. Weak side rebound to Leah Davis. And the Rams want some pace. Ryan Williams wants them to get up and go as Megan Jacobs came in at that break, as did Mayanne Ham on her senior night. They find Williams, 8 points for her, top of the key, Aaron. Swings it to the right wing, to Jacobs. The far side pro post is Davis. Davis turning and facing, going to body her way down. Stops, spins, fires off the heel. Rebound to San Diego State. Another good move. The Rams are going to really attack down low on the block. Trailing the play on the right side is Kennedy Villa, a 6-footer from Albany, California. Gives it up. Now she's stuck on the block. Really smothered by Mayanne Ham. Gave her just a tiny little opening, but she missed it strong on the far side. Leah Davis picks up the rebound. Mayanne Ham going one-on-one against Villa. So Colorado State emerges with it, trying to build upon a 3-point advantage, 15-12, 142 and counting. 3-ball, Jacobs, just a bit flat, and it comes all the way back to San Diego State. Jacobs not very good in Mountain West play here from three-point land, as she's shooting just 24%. That's another miss for her. And a quick trigger pull. Getting in the lane is Ramos. Dumps it underneath. Offensive foul. Tori Williams with the milkshake. Tori Williams has been exquisite in the first 8 minutes and 36 seconds. 8 points for her. Just drew the player control foul on the charge, sensing the drive by Ramos. As the Rams still trying to make substitutions. So Davis will take a seat. Annie Brady returns. So in the forecourt now, it's Mayanne Ham and Annie Brady. In the backcourt, Laura DeVos, Megan Jacobs, and running the point now, Katia Stamatolopoulos. Stamatolopoulos doesn't really use the high screen, instead rejects it to her left. Top of the key now to Brady on the pass. Man-to-man by San Diego State still as they go to Jacobs right of the arc. Angle right now is Brady. Brady's three on its way short. Rebound pulled out by San Diego State. Colorado State struggling from beyond the arc. Now 3 of 10. Right around their season average. They're about a 33% three-point shooter. And a reach-in foul on Ham. Yep, got a little too much of the arm of Tea Adams. Non-shooting. So Mayanne Ham picks up the infraction. 20 seconds on that shot clock. Under a minute to go. 54.3 to be exact. The Rams still clinging to a three-point advantage. 15-12. They go into the near corner. Head and shoulder fake. Calmer kicks it out on the left side to Vanderdoes, who splashes home the mid-range jumper. Bailey Vanderdoes, usually a rebounder. 5.2 per contest. Vanderdoes, 46% from the field. Managed to knock home the long contested mid-range jumper to cut it to a 1-point deficit. Jacobs, top of the key, 14 on the shot clock, 30 to play. They go to Brady. Wants to put it on the deck, go hard baseline, dishes it out. Mayanne Ham, 3-ball, good. Mayanne Ham did not play on the road at San Jose State. Immediately comes in, picks up the personal foul, splashes home the triple, the Rams' largest lead of 4, 18-14. Final shot goes the way of San Diego State if they want it. Kicking it out on the left free throw line extended, Isabella Hernandez. Now top of the key with it is Calmer. Calmer shadowed by Stamatolopoulos. Kicks it off on the right side to Villa. Villa gets in the lane, dishes it all the way out, and the shot clock violation as the Rams lock down defensively in the half court. Too much passing around the perimeter, no open looks. The Rams were closing out, taking away driving lanes, and ultimately prevailed as the quarter ended. The Rams will have the basketball, leading by 4, 18-14. Second quarter action comes up next on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield, IMG College. That's just 2 of 7 from deep. 28%. The Rams 4 of 11 for 36%. Rams basketball to open the second quarter of play. Laura DeVos on the left wing has it. Top of the key to Megan Jacobs. Swings it around to the right free throw line extended where she finds Tori Williams. Man-to-man by San Diego State. Top of the key Brady. Now near wing is Jacobs. Puts it on the deck. Gets to the elbow. Dishes top of the key to Ellis. 10 seconds to go. 9. Ellis back to Jacobs. Jacobs wraparound pass. Finds DeVos. Mid-range jumper will roll out. And the rebound was tapped loose. Last touch by Colorado State. Beautiful. Mid-post, mid-baseline. Short corner, I should say, for Laura DeVos. And her shooting struggles continue. That's just the first attempt, but she had a really tough go at it at San Jose State last time out. She had scored 18 in the victory over UNLV. At San Jose State, Laura DeVos was just 4 of 17. 0 for 1 here this evening. Picking up on the man-to-man on the outside. Kicks it into the far right corner to Ramos. Ramos puts it on the deck. Now has to release top of the key. Around the perimeter, they go to the left side and ducking all the way through. Slithering a bank shot home is Taya Adams. A very aggressive take down the right side. Adams is here to play tonight, attacking the rim with alacrity. 7 points for her. Perfect from the field, 3 of 3. Williams tries to respond. A long 3, well off the mark. And the weak side rebound to the Aztecs. 18-16, 8:44 in the second. As Ramos has it top of the key. Now backs away from the defensive pressure of Brady. Tries to lob it down low to Vanderdoes. Vanderdoes double team, kicks it out. One more pass near corner. Won't pull the trigger. Instead, they release it to the wing. Top of the key is Adams. She's going to put it on the deck, get to the left block. Spins, back to Ramos. One-hander pass on the right wing to Adams. Top of the key, 6 to shoot. Into the hands and knocked away as Jacobs. A little bit extra pass intended for Villa on the left side. Knocked away by Megan Jacobs. So with 3 on the shot clock, San Diego State will keep possession, triggering it in. Baseline left. So Villa takes a seat. San Diego State on the attack. Looking to tie or take the lead with a triple. They lob underneath. It's knocked loose. And last touch, out of bounds by Kelmer. Good defensive stand by the Rams. They knew exactly what inbounds play the Aztecs were going to run. As Kelmer could not find the handle. And it goes to Colorado State on the turnover. Williams hounded near midcourt. Spins away from the pressure. Releases to Brady. Right free throw line extended. Correction, top of the key. One more pass left wing to Ellis. Ellis now to Williams. Williams, step back. Hoists the 3. In and out. Rebound to San Diego State. Ramos has it. Gallops forecourt. Tries to split defenders. And took an extra step. Nope, they're going to get her for the charge. Tori Williams, second milkshake of the night. As Tori Williams earns the bump. Thought that there was an extra step before the contact, but the officials saying that the contact will overrule that. So another player control foul against the Aztecs in transition. Ramos now with 2 personal fouls will take a seat. So the leading rebounder on the bench for San Diego State. The Rams clinging to a 2-point advantage, 18-16. Into the forecourt with it is DeVos. DeVos stops, turns, fires, hits from 17 feet. Nifty pass into the corner. Got a little curl chicken screen from Annie Brady. Stopped at 18 feet on the angle right. Splashed home the jumper. So hopefully that will heat DeVos up here this evening. On the left wing. On the dribble, backing away from the pressure is Kelmer. Bounce pass way down low to Dornstadter. Had good position on the inside. And another offensive foul, dropping the shoulder one more time. This time Zane Dornstadter, the redshirt senior center, dropped the shoulder and bulldozed a Ram defender. So another player control foul. Non-shooting, of course. Rams back up to that 4-point advantage, 20-16. Rams' largest lead has been 4 all night long as they go to Ellis on the far right side pro post. Wants to back her way down. Now stop, fires, has it short, and it ticks out of bounds. Keep it with San Diego State. So Ellis forcing the shot. Maybe got a little paw on the elbow. Didn't allow for a follow-through, so it came up well short. Clanked off the front of the iron and harmlessly out of bounds. So the Aztecs get a defensive stop. Running the show is Taya Adams. Adams with 7 points, perfect from the field. Gets it on the right wing, turns the corner, gets on the baseline, ducks underneath, swatted away by Ellis cleanly. Out of bounds on the baseline. San Diego State retains possession at 6:46 with still 14 on the shot clock. So plenty of time for the Aztecs to run some inbound set. They're going to move it actually to the right side of the window. And Adams is waiting for the handoff to trigger it in. So plenty of time to run some motion, run your offense as Adams Wants to look over the top, finally comes to the near wing. Kellner, 3, air ball. And the rebound out of bounds off of Laura DeVos. So 10 seconds to go as Colorado State gets an air ball on the right free throw line extended from Kellner. It goes off of the shoulder of Laura DeVos and out of bounds on the baseline. So still 10 seconds on that shot clock. It did not hit rim, but the Aztecs retain possession. Bounce pass into Dornstadter. Turns and hits. The Rams give away a possession that should have been a defensive stop, and the Aztecs make them pay. Trimming the deficit in half. 20-18 Colorado State, 6:27 and counting. Near wing is Williams. Williams on the dribble, backs away from the pressure, lobs into the pro post of Benarenz. Benarenz picks it up, forces a shot that will bank home. That's a prayer. Benarenz gets it to go home, however. Looking for a call that would never come, but she banked it home anyway. So Jamie Benarenz, a wild circus shot, puts the Rams back ahead by 4. Adams, top of the key, wants a high screen. Now picked up on the switch by Benarenz. Dishes it off top of the key. 2 Aztecs right and top of each other to top of the key. Instead, they find some space to Kellner on the right wing. Between the leg dribble, crosses over, gets to the left elbow, fires off to the left. Brady swooping in for the rebound for Colorado State. First rebound for Annie Brady on her senior night. They go into the forecourt, tossed away, stolen by the Aztecs. It's a one-on-one all the way through. Adams is fouled on the way up. It's Taya Adams. It was her and Tori Williams in transition. Williams was planning on letting her go, but at the last minute reached in, swatted it away, and got a little bit too much of the wrist. So free throws upcoming for the Aztecs. First of the night for either squad. It's an Aztec team that comes in. They've shot 455 free throws. And one thing to remember about Colorado State, especially in Mountain West play, as Adams hits the first free throw, she's got 8 now. Colorado State, their opponents have made more free throws than the Rams have attempted in conference play, as Adams sinks them both. So she's over her season average with 9 and will take a seat. Sofia Ramos returns. 2 personal fouls for her with 5:34 to go before the half. Rams still up by 2, 22-20. Little token 1-2-2, half court, 3/4 court pressure, but not looking for a trap. Instead, they just fall into a man-to-man. So the Rams go down to Mackenzie Ellis, right side. Pro post, kicks it out. Benarenz, left of the arc, 3 ball on its way is good. Jamie Benarenz finding the range from outside. When she is hitting on the wing, it opens up so many opportunities for the inside players for Colorado State. Ramos penetrates into the lane, dishes it out to the left side to Kellner. Back to Ramos, right wing, tries to drive baseline, cut off by Davis. Back top of the key, turning is Villa. Villa ladles the pass all the way out to Ramos, right wing. Still tries to penetrate, no driving lane. Into the lane, dumped underneath. Blocked cleanly from behind. Mackenzie Ellis on the rotation with 5 on the shot clock. Knocked it out of bounds on the baseline. So with 4 minutes and 52 seconds remaining before the half, Colorado State's enjoying their largest lead of the evening, 25-20. San Diego State will trigger it in on the baseline when we return. 4:52 before the half on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. Before the half. There are 5 seconds on the shot clock, and the Aztecs will trigger it in on the baseline in the forecourt. Waterpik is proud to present the Student Athlete of the Week. Award presented to a student athlete at each home CSU game. Waterpik, a Church and Dwight company, is a proud corporate sponsor of CSU athletics. And a jump ball down low on the inbound set will belong with San Diego State. That's a break for Colorado State. So tied up down low. They threw it in on the inbounds pass on the near block to Vanderdoes. She was tied up on the way attempting a shot, and there's just 1 second, and now you flip the possession arrow. Rams need a stop for 1 second, and that'll turn into a turnover. They get it into the corner. A three is on the way. Air ball. Villa on the far right side away from the baseline trigger. Hoists the three, and it was nothing but air. So the Rams do get that stop, and they flip that possession arrow. That could be big. The Rams starting that third quarter. They go into the near side pro post, and a whistle away from the basketball. Looks like we're going to get a hold as Davis was down low, working on Kennedy Villa. As I mentioned, the redshirt sophomore, the guard, going up against Leah Davis, the 6'2" redshirt junior, true post player. Non-shooting, just the third team foul against San Diego State. So the Rams get 20 seconds on the shot clock as they lob it in now on the baseline left. Top of the key is Ellis, bounce pass to Jacobs, right of the arc. Doesn't put it on the deck, instead hands off to Williams. Williams backs away, directs traffic from the far hash. Lobbed in now. Turning the corner, and a big flop. Oh, come on. Michael Price fell for it. Yikes. Bailey Vanderdoes flops out of the gym like a Vlade Divac special. That's terrible. So a flop down low. I'm not a fan of it. But it works out for San Diego State. And Leah Davis is going to keep backing in. She's going to keep working hard to get position down low. And if they're just going to fall through the back of the gymnasium, it's going to be a long night for the officials. Don't do it again. Nevertheless, a player control foul against Davis. San Diego State on the attack. Ramos turns to the right, crosses over to her left. Now gets to the nail, floater, banks home deftly. Sophia Ramos, a beautiful floater. From about 15 feet, banked it home straight away. That's a really tough shot. She made it look easy. Benarenz tries to respond with a three. That's well off the mark. Rebound pulled out by San Diego State. Quick shot, no results for the Rams. They lead by 3, 25-22. On the left wing, trying to turn the corner is Kelmer. Kelmer crosses over, stops at the left elbow. Jumper is good. Mid-range falls. So 2 back-to-back baskets from the mid-range as the Aztecs are within 1 point, 25-24. Williams crosses to her right, tries to turn the corner all the way through. Bodied, bank shot, wild, no call. Rebound to Vanderdoes. Vanderdoes hands off to Ramos. Ramos with a chance to take the lead for San Diego State. Crosses to her right, stops at the free throw line. Now backs away, another mid-range jumper, in and out. Rebound to Williams. Williams says the Rams want to press a little pace, but Williams doesn't get the memo, so she just jogs it forecourt. Finds Mayan Ham in the left wing. Now they come down the near side pro post. Jacobs. Jacobs wants to go to work, gets in the lane, stops, fires, hits, and one. The continuation. Megan Jacobs. Chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Caught it on the left pro post, got in the lane, a little body, maybe sold it with a head fake. Got that ponytail rolling. Hit the jumper from about 6 feet, and the harm. 27-24 Rams. 2:55 to go as Megan Jacobs' first free throw crawls its way over the front of the iron and through. For every CSU free throw, Crazy Carl's donates to Crossroads Safe House. Thank you, Crazy Carl's, a proud partner of Colorado State Athletics. Long jumper off the bracket, no good. Long rebound to Benarenz. The Rams on the attack, trying to build upon a 4-point lead, 28-24. 2.5 to go before the half. Jacobs picks up her dribble, finds Benarenz left wing. Back top of the key now to Williams. Williams zips a pass into the near corner to Benarenz. Benarenz wants to go in the pro post, now finds it over the top to Brady. She turns, faces Vanderdoes, wants to work her way down, instead picks up the dribble, back to Benarenz. Benarenz left of the arc, 7 to shoot. Back to Brady. Brady, pump fake, gets all the way through the lane, floater, and banks it home. Strong take on the left side by Annie Brady. A little pump fake, just froze the defender on the wing, and Brady took care of it, banking it home through a little bit of contact on the left side. Brady now, 7 points for her, just trailing Williams. And a follow-through closeout foul as Mayan Ham knocks over Monique Terry. Mentioned the 40% shooter from 3, so Terry will shoot 3 free throws as Mayan Ham picks up her second personal foul. Ham will take a seat. Mackenzie Ellis replaces her. So it's Ellis, Jacobs, Benarenz, Williams, and Brady. 3 free throws upcoming for San Diego State, trailing by 6 at exactly the 2-minute warning. First one is good. Terry, as I mentioned, a 45% three-point shooter. She's made 9 free throws on the season, including that last one, make it 10. So now she's 10 of 16, just a 57% free throw shooter, 45% from 3. Odd numbers to be sure. But she only knocks down 2 of 3. But the long rebound squirts through a handful of legs right through the wickets. Give it back to San Diego State. The Rams fail to close out on the free throw. As they go down low, turning is Villa, kicks it out. Right side, 3 ball, halfway down, popped out. Jacobs on the weak side, swoops in for the rebound. Jacobs keeps it herself. Now just gets all the way to the far corner, backing away, still on the dribble. Hounded on the outside by Kelmer, back to Brady. Brady, mid-range jumper is true. Annie Brady with 9 points now, 4 of 7 from the field. She has just 1 rebound, but she's filling up the scorebook. Rams by 6, 32-26. 80 seconds to play before the half. Top of the key with it is Terry. Dishes it off on the left side to Villa. One more pass now to Adams. Adams with Williams. Goes all the way to the right block, all the way through. Bodies her way in, misses the shot. Gets her own rebound. Bounce pass on the far side. And we got a travel on the left side. Williams nearly picked up the 3rd charge of the first half, but the officials swallowed the whistle, but there was a weird stoppage of play. No one was sure what to do with it. And shuffling the pivot feet on the right side were the Aztecs, so the Rams get that stop. San Diego State now 0 for their last 4. Quick heat check is off the front of the iron. Under a minute to go. San Diego State has it right back. Attacking is Kelmer. Kelmer gets into the left elbow jumper. Good. That's just a bad turn of events for Colorado State. You give them a quick shot on the outside. Nobody follows the basketball. Nobody stops the basketball in transition. And they make them pay to the Aztecs. 32-28, 33 seconds to go. 21 on that shot clock. Jacobs, left wing, puts it on the deck, gets into the lane, bodied underneath, tries to scoop it, will not get the call, as Colorado State now goes over in their last 2 possessions. Wild shots hoping for a whistle that will not come in a physical contest. Signaling the play at the top of the key is Kelmer. Goes all the way to the left wing. Shot clock is off. 12 to go. 32-28, Rams by 4. Into the hands of Adams, the most proficient scorer for the Aztecs thus far. Gets all the way to the right block. Oh, gets away with a travel. Kicks it into the near side. Kelmer, 2 to go. 1 to go. Fires the 3 and hits it as the shot clock expires. Another buzzer beater in a season full of them as Kelmer knocks home the triple. 32-31, San Diego State within 1. Halftime show comes up next on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield, IMG College. Times in the first half. They have forced 7 San Diego State turnovers, but the Rams have just not been nearly as optimistic as possible. They have not turned those turnovers into more than just 2 points. And quickly, the Rams start the second half, dropping it down low. quick basket by Lord DeVos as the Rams triggered in on the right sideline. I'm going through those built Ford tough truck first half stats, and DeVos brings the Rams to a 3-point advantage, 34-31. Quick trigger pull on the left side by San Diego State. Tori Williams goes all the way through and hits it through the harm. Tori Williams picking up the second half where she started the beginning of the contest with a drive down the right-hand side of the lane, finishing through contact. She's the first player into double digits and a chance to go with a 3-point play. So a quick 4-0 burst out of the gate for Colorado State to open the second half. They lead by 5. And completing the 3-point play is Williams. Hits them both, so 11 points for Williams here. 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from the charity stripe. As I mentioned, 4 rebounds, just 1 assist, and only 1 turnover as the Rams turned the basketball over just twice in the first 20 minutes. San Diego State on the attack, lobs into the lane to Vanderdos, kicks out right side, 3-ball on its way, well short, but it ping-pongs right back to the shooter Ramos. Second life for the Aztecs, puts it on the deck, tries to go into the short corner, peels away. Ladle's top of the key to Terry. Terry puts it on the deck, gets into the lane, scoops and hits. And a quick timeout will be taken by San Diego State after the made basket. 37-33, Colorado State. And a very quick timeout, 57 seconds into the second period. Into the second half, the third period. So the Rams come out. A quick 5-0 burst, but a scoop and a hit in the lane. And the Rams
still having difficulties, man. Just keep going. Please.
Will continue on the offensive side of things. Rams basketball this evening brought to you by Miller Coors. Celebrate response. (17-14). Of course, the Rams leading by 1 at the intermission. 5-2 burst out of the gates. Keeps it at a 2-possession ball game, but it's still far too early to be counting possessions when we're still at 9:07 here in the third. Rams on the attack now. The length of the floor to travel left to right after the San Diego State timeout. Tori Williams goes on the left wing to Benarenz. Benarenz in the corner to DeVos. Tries to drive on the baseline. Cut off. Nice defensive stand by Kelmer. Peels away, and the Rams reset to Ellis, top of the key to Brady, right side. She wants to drive hard baseline. Stopped again. Now dishes it out to Williams, right wing. Still 10 to shoot. Williams sets her feet. 3-ball off to the right. And a rebound hits the deck. Ripped out of there by Bailey Vanderdoes. Quickly into the forecourt. 3-ball on its way. Clinks off the front of the iron. Kisses the window and falls harmlessly to the right side where Williams picks it up for Colorado State. Her 5th rebound on the night. Jamie Benarenz, 3-ball in transition is true. Jamie Benarenz in transition on that 3. She just hunts out her spot. She loves that left wing, and she is absolutely deadly. I'd love to see a shot chart on that as the pass goes all the way out to merely tap to the half-court stripe where Adams picks it up for San Diego State. And we're going to get an offensive foul. Look at that, another milkshake. Tori Williams
when you need one.
Picks up the personal foul. 8:02 here to go in the third quarter of play. Tori Williams has drawn 3 charges already this evening. Rams looking to build on a 7-point advantage, 40-33, very hot out of the gate. Brady puts it on the deck, stopped at the short corner, dishes out to Williams, will not look at the basket, instead goes right free throw line, extended to Ellis. Ellis turns on the deck, gets to the nail, dishes top of the key. There's Benarenz, stops it. Now they go back to Ellis on the wing. And the far side pro post is Brady. Jab step to the baseline, spins to her right. Banker just a bit short. And the rebound pulled out by Terry. Terry quickly into the hands of Ramos. Gets forecourt with it. Now moves to her left. Backing away on the dribble. Stymied is Kelmer. Kelmer hit that three to end the second quarter. Now dribbles between defenders. Kicks it out. Corner three. Good. That's great penetration and dish. Taylor Kelmer dishes it out to Monique Terry in the far corner. So Terry now hits her second triple of the night. She's got 10 points. And just like that, it's back within 4 for San Diego State. In the left corner is Williams. Dribbles away from the pressure to the wing. Lobs over the top to Benarenz, who is on the pro post far side. Wants to go to work on Adams. Gets in the lane. Adams falls, stops, high banker, will kiss home. Jamie Benarenz keeping her head after her defender had lost her balance and hit the deck, and just calmly banked it home from the left side. Benarenz now in double digits with 10. They go down low for an easy layup. San Diego State attacking the rim again. Earlier in that first half, Colorado State did a very good job of keeping the Aztecs on the perimeter and forcing them in the mid-range. Now those driving lanes are starting to open up for San Diego State. Speaking of driving lanes, on the far side is DeVos. DeVos turns, fires, hits over the outstretched arms of Terry. Laura DeVos, calm, cool, collected on the left block. She's got 6. Quick three in transition from Ramos. That's short. Rebound to DeVos. The Rams want some pace as Williams can't quite get it into the next gear. Stays in second. Comes to Benarenz. Lobs to the pro post. Turning and facing is Brady. Vanderdoes has the defensive assignment. Kicks it out to the left side. All the way and around to the far corner to Ellis. Ellis now dribbles top of the key with it. Stops. Fires the three off the mark. Rebound on the near side to Adams. Not a whole lot of movement. Not a whole lot of action for Colorado State on that possession. Yet they still lead by 5, 44-39. 5:40 and counting, quarter number 3. Terry on the circle, handoff, goes into the lane. Jumper from the left hand is off the mark, just short. About a 4-footer. She hoisted it up for 3. It just barely hit the iron, and the Rams clear out. Brady, transition, thinks about a 3, puts it on the deck. Hits her defender in the air, ducks underneath, and banks it home. Annie Brady, 11 points for her, matching team high with Tori Williams, as the Rams back up to a 7-point lead, 46-39. Rams need a stop here at 5:09 and counting. Right wing now is Adams. Adams, 9 points in that first half, gets into the lane, dishes into the corner, just down near the ankle, so she can't pull the trigger on it. Goes to Ramos. Ramos all the way through, bodied through the lane. 2 free throws upcoming for Sofia Ramos. So at 4:59, media timeout awaits. 46-39. San Diego State will step to the line and shoot 2. You're listening to Colorado State Basketball, a presentation of Learfield IMG College. Ramos is going to the line shooting 2. She's already got 7 points and 6 rebounds. Well on her way to a double-double is the talented sophomore guard from San Antonio. Ramos eyeing the free throw, hits the first one. So San Diego State now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. The Rams have attempted 2, both on the back ends of 3-point plays. Megan Jacobs and Tori Williams each converting their charity throws. And lane violation. Getting in a little bit early was Zane Dornstouter. So Dornstouter wipes away the miss from Ramos. Didn't matter, she missed it anyway, but Rams get it back. 46-40, Rams on the attack into the forecourt. Williams comes to the right wing. Benaren's catch, fires, just short. Follows her own shot, cannot get her own rebound. Instead paddles it to Adams. Adams moving in transition, puts her head down all the way through. Williams did not set the feet. Adams created the contact, but Williams just did not establish position, so they'll get the blocking foul on Tori Williams. She's already drawn 3 charges here tonight. That was well on its way to being number 4, but credit to Adams for recognizing the defender on her heels. Adams' free throw is good. 46-41. 4:43 in the third. Adams eyes her second free throw and rattles it home. Adams now the only double-digit scorer for San Diego State. That's 11 for her. Came in averaging 8.8. So come to the right wing to Megan Jacobs. Came in at the break. Leah Davis also enters the contest. To Tori Williams on the left wing. Fumbles it momentarily, so she put it on the deck. To Benaren's left free throw line extended. Drops down to Leah Davis on the pro post. Just singling up. It's her on the 6'3" center. Now the double team comes, but it's in a bad spot, so the Rams have to reset. 5 to shoot. Jacobs wants to step back. Lobs now down to Ham. Ham fires the shot, and it's partially deflected. San Diego State gets the defensive stand. So Ramos races forecourt, crossover, kicks into the corner. Wide open 3, good. Isabella Hernandez knocks home the 3. Hernandez, a 45% three-point shooter. That's her 14th make out of 30 attempts on the season. Loser in transition at your own peril. And just like that, the Rams' lead is back down to that halftime advantage of just 1. On the attack in the forecourt is Williams. Lobs in the pro post on the far side to Davis. Davis turns, fakes the shot, loses it on the dribble into the hands of Kelmer. 2-on-1 for San Diego State. Lobs underneath and up and 1 with the follow-through. That's just bad basketball for Colorado State as Mayan Ham, after it was a 2-on-1 break, goes into the forecourt with it. Easy layup, Mayan Ham trying to recover and block the shot. Gets far too much of the San Diego State Aztecs. She wasn't anywhere near close to blocking that. The bank shot is up and good, and a chance for a 3-point play. 3:34 to go in the third. Timeout on the floor. It's 47-46. San Diego State up by 1. Free throws upcoming on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
Basketball on Power 102.
46 Aztecs. San Diego State on the attack in the forecourt. 3:09 and counting here in quarter number 3. Rams in that man-to-man defense in the half court as the Aztecs swinging around the perimeter left to right. Kelmer gets in the lane. Jump stop. Now it's loose on the corner. It's fumbled. Still battling for it. Rugby scrum. Bodies hit the floor, and nobody knows who touched it last. They're going to say it was actually last touched by Colorado State. So now the officials really hearing it. Neither official on the near side saw who touched the basketball. They both just kind of stared at each other and are guessing that it goes to San Diego State. Moby Faithful unhappy about that. Either way, it doesn't matter as San Diego State will have the basketball 6 seconds on the shot clock. Triggering it in the coffin corner near side in front of the San Diego State bench. And the pass goes all the way through the hands. Picked up by Lordavos. She's racing forecourt. Goes through with the right hand and makes the layup on the fast break. A miscommunication. The pass went through the hands of Isabella Hernandez. Laura DeVos picked it up. There was a lot of closing defenders behind her, but DeVos managed to bank it home for a fast break basket and put the Rams ahead by 1, 48-47. 2:32 to go. Hernandez on the right corner kicks it top of the key to Adams. And we've got a late whistle away from the basketball. Going to get a hold against Colorado State. Stamatolopoulos picks up the personal foul. So we're going to put 20 seconds on that shot clock. 2:29 to go here in the third. Rams leading by 1, 48-47. Same advantage that they had at the intermission. Rams raced out to a 7-point lead. However, San Diego State attacking the rim. Rams going cold. And the Aztecs chance to take the lead on this possession. On the left wing is Ramos. Lobs all the way out to Kellner. Has to go track it down by the hash. 9 to go, and she's on the dribble near midcourt. Picked up on the switch by Ellis. Top of the key. Crosses through her legs. Jumper off the left. Rebound to Annie Brady. Brady smothered by Dornstouter, so no outlet pass. Instead, hands off to Stamatolopoulos. Stamatolopoulos runs the show to Laura DeVos. Left free throw line extended. Top of the key to Ellis. Nearly deflected. Ellis keeps the dribble. Now picks it up. To Stamatolopoulos on the right of the arc. Top of the key now. Going to the left. Kenzie Ellis in the near short corner to Annie Brady. Skips a pass all the way across to Benares. Wants to drive hard on the baseline. Turns, spins, fires off the bracket. Rebound pulled out by San Diego State. So a spinning move on the short corner by Benares. Hesitation dribble. Kellner gets in the lane. She can't find the mark. And it ping-pongs harmlessly in the corner to Colorado State. Under 2 minutes to go. Colorado State leading by 1, 48-47. DeVos, head and shoulder fake, tries to work hard baseline. Gets all the way through. Floater from 3 feet is good. Little step away floater from 3 feet. Laura DeVos picks up her 10th point. 50-47. Rams up by 3. 66 seconds and counting. Into the forecourt with it. Turning to her left is Kellner. Top of the key, Adams. Picked up on the switch by Benares, and we're going to get a moving screen down low. Dornstouter, too aggressive, trying to open up the wing. Another player control foul goes against San Diego State. The Rams have committed 4 team fouls here in this quarter, so the next one would put San Diego State at the free throw line. The Rams not going to the bonus anytime soon, as the Aztecs have only committed 3. So with 53 seconds to go in the third, Stamatolopoulos brings it forecourt. In the hands of Benares, left wing. Top of the key now is Brady. They swing it around to DeVos on the right side. Puts it on the deck. Wants to work on Ramos. No driving lane. Kicks to Benares. Top of the key, Stamatolopoulos. She's on the dribble between the rings. Left free throw line extended is DeVos. Now she's going to go hard. Draw the double team. Kick out. Ellis fade away. But it comes to DeVos. 4 to shoot. When DeVos has to hoist it, and she misses it by about 3 feet. 50-47. Shot clock is off. San Diego State with the basketball in the forecourt. Possession arrow to the Aztecs, so they will have possession, barring a tie-up here in the end of the third frame. Moving to the right is Adams. Kicks it top of the key to Terry. One more pass, left free throw line extended to Kellner. Kellner gets into the lane, hampered down low, and a late whistle and follow through. DeVos on another closeout fouls Kellner. So Kellner will shoot 2. That's tough. Tough bacon. 50-47, a contested jumper from the free throw line. Maybe got the high 5. Kellner shooting 2. She's in double digits now as she hits her first one. Still 3.7 seconds to go. And the Rams have missed a box out on a missed field goal, or excuse me, a missed free throw earlier. Kellner hits them both. No worries about that. So, length of the floor to travel, 3.7 seconds to go. Mackenzie Ellis in the backcourt. And actually, it's just going to be Stamatolopoulos as a little full court pressure employed by San Diego State as they're back within 1. Stamatolopoulos behind the back dribble, loses the handle. And San Diego State gets the stop as Stamatolopoulos fumbles a tough opportunity away. So we are where we were at halftime. Rams leading by 1, 50-49. The Aztecs have the basketball to open the final frame, however. Back for the final 10 minutes after this on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield, IMG College. Rams trying to let the good times roll. Still 10 minutes to decide if they're going to have a celebratory Fat Tuesday tomorrow or get those Ash Wednesday blues a little bit early. San Diego State on the attack, as on the right free throw line extended on the dribble is Kelmer. Kelmer, bounce pass to a curling Adams, gets in the lane and lays it home. Beautiful action by San Diego State out of the break, and an easy layup for Taya Adams. 13 for her, make it 15. She's 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She's made a triple. She leads all scorers. 3 ball from Benarenz off the heel. Rebound to San Diego State. Jamie Benarenz now 2 of 7 from three-point land, 4 of 11 from the field. The Aztecs looking to build upon a 1-point lead, 51-50. Long way to go in this one, 9-17 and counting. Adams hands off left side to Ramos. Top of the key to Kelmer. Kelmer on the dribble, backs away from DeVos. Crosses over to the left elbow, dishes in the near short corner. Back to Adams. Adams wants to get it on the deck, but instead picked up on the switch by DeVos. Now she backs away between the rings, gets all the way through the lane, puts her head down, barrels her way through, and that's going to be a charge against Taya Adams. Mackenzie Ellis took the bump, a big collision on the left block. Shot clock winding down. The Rams did exactly what they needed on their defense to force a drive into traffic. Ellis set the feet for the 4th charge against San Diego State this evening. Rams trailing by 1 in the offensive forecourt. Benarenz, top of the key to Jacobs, right free throw line extended. She's on the dribble, kicks it to Brady, top of the key. On the left wing now is Benarenz. Hands off, now dribbles away from the pressure. Back between the circles, 7 to shoot. DeVos. DeVos working on Ramos. Crosses to her right, spins, has it poked away. Now kicks it into the corner. Hoists the 3 from Benarenz. Air ball. 51-50 San Diego State on the shot clock violation. The Aztecs moving right to left in the visiting white uniforms after a lethargic opportunity for the Rams to take a lead. Goes by the wayside. Top of the key, Terry on the dribble. Kicks it to Kelmer, left wing. Benarenz jumps out on her. Gets in the lane, now stops at the free throw line. Fires the shot. Benarenz wasn't even looking at the basket, and it ping-pongs in the corner where it's picked up by Vanderdoes. Second life for the Aztecs. Behind the back dribble, Ramos gets into the lane, and we're going to get a whistle down low. Another offensive foul. Mackenzie Ellis picks up another milkshake. This is getting ridiculous. The Aztecs just bowling over Colorado State. They can't buy a basket. And yet they keep making defensive stands, trailing by 1, 51-50. I'd love to know what the Mountain West record for charges is in a game. Tori Williams on the left wing, gets into the lane, spins, splits defenders, misses the layup with the left hand. Rebound to San Diego State. $1 million move and a 5-cent finish. San Diego State looking to build upon the 1-point lead. Villa hands off to Ramos. Ramos at the elbow, stops, fires off the bracket. Rebound to Brady on the weak side. And again, the Rams just stop. Now they hand it off to Williams as the Aztecs get back in transition defense. Jacobs on the right wing, had a mismatch on the dribble, but could not turn the corner on the lengthy Terry. So instead, the Rams pack it up and reset. Brady, 3-ball left of the arc. Clanks off the front of the iron and off of the hands of Kelmer into the Rams bench. Colorado State catches a break. The 3-ball from Annie Brady was a little too hot to handle. It hit the front of the iron, glanced off of the paw of Kelmer and into the Rams bench. So the Rams get it right back. Another chance to take the lead. 20 seconds on the shot clock as Williams inbounds to Ellis and the handoff right back to Williams. She's on the dribble between the rings. Doesn't really use the high screen. Instead, dishes out to Brady. Brady thinks about a 3. Kicks into the far left corner. They go down low to DeVos. DeVos pinned underneath the basket. Back to Jacobs. Her 3. Air ball. Rebound to San Diego State. Kelmer gallops forecourt with it. Hands it off to a trailing Terry. Back to Kelmer. Kelmer down the lane. Kicks it into the corner to Hernandez. Hernandez fumbles it away. Now it's loose, but it's picked up by Kelmer. Kelmer leaves her feet. Dishes it. One more pass to Ramos. 3 on the way. Front of the iron. Rebound to DeVos. DeVos now to Williams. 6:33 and counting. Quarter number 4. 51-50 San Diego State over Colorado State. Brady into the far left corner to DeVos. Tries to turn on the drive. Gets in the lane. Stops. Dishes. Corner. Will not pull the trigger is Brady. Zips a pass to Ellis. Right free throw line extended. Now into the hands of Jacobs. Jacobs between the legs dribble. Dishes into the corner to Ellis. Tries to turn. Instead lobs down to Brady. Brady loses the handle. Turns. Fires. and a traveling violation against the Rams. Just a total disaster. San Diego State scoreless for the last 3.5 minutes of action, yet they still lead this one by 1 as the Rams continue to make miscues in the forecourt. Aztecs on the attack after the Annie Brady turnover. Just the 5th turnover by Colorado State on the evening. Kelmer, top of the key. Panarin's in her hip pocket. Releases to Ramos, right wing. Williams shadows her. Now she gives it back up to Kelmer. Kelmer, step back, mid-range jumper off the bracket. Rebound on the weak side once again to Brady. Brady swoops in for her 5th rebound alongside 11 points. And again, Colorado State trying desperately to get a lead. Williams all the way into the lane. Goes to DeVos. She loses the handle. Poked away by San Diego State. Aztecs on the move. Ramos in transition to Kelmer. Stops on the wing. Gets inside. Floater rolls home. Kelmer attacking the rim. Somebody's got to score sometime. And it's 53-50 San Diego State. Top of the key, Brady for the tie is good. Annie Brady on her senior night steps into her 14th point. 2 of 6 from downtown, 53-53, approaching the halfway point of quarter number 4. Ramos on the dribble, tries to respond. Her 3 in and out, long rebound, poked loose, and we're going to get a push on Vanderdoes as DeVos hits the deck. 3rd team foul against San Diego State. The Rams have yet to commit an infraction. That's important as we have hit the halfway point exactly of quarter number 4. The Rams will go to the free throw line. 2 more personal fouls. The Rams just unable to get any consistent scoring. It's been a track meet, not a whole lot of quality, but we're all square 53-53. Timeout on the floor, 5 minutes to go on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. We'll make note of it now. Tori Williams, 11 points. She has 4 personal fouls. She's played 28 minutes for Colorado State. She got them off to a great start to begin the contest. She also got them off to a great start, to begin the second half. So she's playing with 4 personal fouls as we go under 5 minutes. The Rams triggered into DeVos at the right elbow. Gets in the lane, floats from 6, rolls out. Rebound to San Diego State. Ramos hustles forecourt with it. No one stops her. Gets all the way to the far block. Now back to a trailing Terry. 3 ball on the way. Off the bracket. Rebound to Williams on the far side. Monique Terry had a wide open look. Just couldn't find it in transition. Panarin's left wing. Top of the key. Brady. She'll fire. Front of the iron. Rebound to San Diego State. No movement. No screens. It was just grab it and shoot it. As Annie Brady doing everything she can to try and spark some offense for this team. It has been a slog here in the second half. Left side is Kelmer. Kelmer facing up. Brady picks her up on the switch. Now she gets to that block, goes all the way, ducks underneath, will not fire on the reverse, kicks it out. Terry, long 2, front of the iron, rebound to Brady. Still 53-53, 4 minutes to go. Each team with 3 timeouts. as Williams has it in the forecourt for Colorado State. Gets the high screen. Williams wants to go all the way in. Dishes it out. Brady, straightaway three. Air ball. Rebound to DeVos. 15 to shoot. The Rams can reset. Benaren's goes on the left wing to Ellis, who's scoreless on the game. 10 points per contest, as now they release to DeVos. 6 to shoot. DeVos back to Williams. Williams, 28-footer off the bracket. Rebound on the far side to Ramos. Ramos signals the play, calming things down. 3:27, all square, 53-53. Ramos to the left of the arc, into the hands of Isabella Hernandez. Hernandez thinks about a three, instead releases to Terry on the right wing. Dribbles top of the key on the handoff to Kelmer. Kelmer, and she traveled with it. Kelmer shuffled the pivot foot on the outside, so an unforced turnover. That will be the 14th of the contest committed by San Diego State. The Rams have committed just 6. However, it has not translated into points, as the Rams have been ice cold here in the fourth frame. They get it to Voss on the right elbow. Loses the handle on the dribble. Now backs away at top of the key. Hands off to Ellis. Ellis near free throw line, extended to Williams. Williams thinks about a three in the corner. Gets the mismatch. Skip pass across to DeVos. She nearly loses the handle in the corner. Now backs away on the dribble. 7 to shoot. Between the leg dribble. DeVos kicks out. Ellis. Rush three. In and out. And the rebound to Ramos. Ramos has it in the forecourt. Moves off to the right free throw line, extended to Kelmer. Kelmer at the elbow. Fires. That's off the mark as well. Rams haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. San Diego State hasn't scored in 3. 53-53, 2:25 and counting. Free ball from Williams. Will hit the racket, go over the backboard and out of bounds. 50. Moves to her right, kicks it into the corner to Terry. Terry still dribbles top of the key, wants the handoff to Kelmer. Picking up on the switch is Ella. She dribbles all the way to the right free throw line, extended with it. 14 to shoot as we approach the 2-minute warning. To Terry, left of the arc. 10 to shoot. Now she stops, picks up the dribble, has to hand it off to Ramos. Wants to run the high screen. Brady picks her up. Step back, 16-footer. Will not go. And the rebound paddled loose in the corner. Fighting for it is DeVos. Last touched by Colorado State. Keep it with the Aztecs. Rams get a stop. They, however, could not control the defensive rebound. 53-53. San Diego State will expend a timeout with 1:51 to go in the contest. We'll keep it right here for the time being, as the Rams looking to break a 3-minute and 26-second scoreless drought. San Diego State has been scoreless for 3 minutes and 38 seconds. 53-53 is our. To go. Tie contest. Aztecs triggered in baseline right. They get into the hands of Kelmer. Tries to drive baseline. Cut off by Ellis. Dishes out top of the key. Vanderdoes. Jumper is good. Vanderdoes steps in. Bailey Vanderdoes. Her fourth point. Ten to shoot, 56 to play. Terry hands off left wing to Ramos. Ramos backs away. DeVos picks her up on the switch, goes all the way to the block, stops, really smothered, dishes it out top of the key to Terry. Terry in the lane, fires the three. It's short. The Rams get the stop. 43 seconds to go, 28 on the shot clock, and the Rams will take the timeout in the forecourt. So as it has been the story all season long, it is today. The Rams getting the job done defensively, holding their opponents underneath 60 points per contest, but multiple long scoring droughts for the Rams force them to make big stops, and someone is going to have to step up and make a shot. Wagner Rents is a proud sponsor of Voss, Annie Brady, and Jamie Benairens. And here we go. The Rams triggered in under little pressure. So Williams runs the show on the dribble between the rings. Lobs to DeVos. DeVos gets in the lane, blows by some player, then missed the layup on the right side. Terry had the rebound and fumbled it away. Colorado State keeps it. 31.6 seconds to go, 20 on the shot clock. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining. The Rams will trigger it in on the baseline right, and Ryan Williams will take another timeout. So the game plan off of the last timeout was to get it into the hands of Laura DeVos. She was at the left of the arc, turned the corner, got in the lane after splitting past the second line of defense. Her bank shot, expecting maybe some traffic, was a little bit too strong. And on the ensuing scramble for the rebound, there were really no green jerseys anywhere near the basketball as the Rams were all out on the perimeter, just sort of clearing out the lane to open it up for DeVos. But Terry lost the handle and poked it out of bounds, so Colorado State still has it. So an 11-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Rams have the basketball, trailing by 2, 55-53. Still just 3 personal fouls called against San Diego State here in this fourth frame. The Rams haven't been called for a single infraction. So what that means is, should Colorado State need to foul and try to put the Aztecs on the line to try and save a possession, maybe force a miss, they've got to give up 5 big ones with 31.6 seconds still to play. The Rams now have just 1 timeout remaining. San Diego State has 2. Teams. San Diego State has hit buzzer beaters on over half. They've ended the quarters with a 3 or a basket in 4 of the 7 quarters that these 2 teams have played, including one to end the second frame. The Rams escaped in the third, but San Diego State has the basketball in the forecourt with 17.7 seconds still to play. We're all hoping on the senior nights we don't get a little bit of history repeating. Rams basketball this evening brought to you by UC Health, the official healthcare partner of Colorado State. Brady on her senior night. She also has 7 rebounds. Tori Williams, 11 points for her, 7 rebounds as well. She's been playing with those 4 personal fouls for the vast majority of this fourth frame. So the Rams desperately need a stop with 17 seconds to go. You can bet that San Diego State's most likely going to run the weave on the outside. They've been able to find some driving lanes down the sides when they just hand off to one of the bigs, whether that's Terry, Vanderdoes, whomever. They run a little handoff, pick and roll, weave at the top of the key, and then eventually get it into a hand of the guard on a switch. Now, with the basketball, inbound, Kelmer. Kelmer goes to the right wing. It's momentarily dropped. Oh, Ramos kicked it away, and the Rams have it with 11 seconds to go, and they can use a timeout and move it into the forecourt. My goodness, what a turn of events at Moby Arena. They got it into the hands of their superstar, Sofia Ramos, the best driver on the roster. They managed to get it from Kelmer on the left wing all the way to the right side. She tried to put it on the deck in front of the defender. It may have been momentarily tipped away, but as it was scrummed for down on the right side, Ramos paddled it out of bounds on the baseline as DeVos and Baderans both dove for it, but it was last touched by the Aztecs in the far corner, and the Rams used their final timeout to advance the basketball into the forecourt. Here we go. Double nickels on the board. 55-55. 11 seconds still to play. The Rams are out of timeout. San Diego State has one remaining as the Rams will trigger it in the forecourt with 11 seconds to go. Now remember, the next foul against San Diego State will put the Rams at the free throw line. Baderans to trigger it in sideline left. Brady, Williams, Ellis, and on the far side is Baderans. Now they get it into Williams. Here we go. Start the clock. 10 seconds to go on the near hash. Williams still running off some clock. Hasn't moved yet. They go to Brady. 4 seconds to go. 3 to Williams. Williams wants to drive hard on the right side. Goes all the way through. Ducks underneath. And we're going to get a foul call. And they're going to take a look at the clock. It very well may have happened after the horn went off. This is a dicey moment for Colorado State. The whistle on the Tori Williams drive on the baseline. She was going up with it under intense pressure beneath the glass. Whether the official called the personal foul before the clock expired to end regulation, we do not know. We keep looking at some of the highlights, and we look at a replay. I'm trying to help you out as Williams goes all the way underneath. Look for the backboard to go and be lit. Now it's still up. The camera angle is not the top view, the down view, anywhere, whether or not the lights had gone off behind the backboard. Either way, the chances are that it's going to be ruled as not enough evidence to overturn. So that's going to be the end of regulation. We'll be back in just a moment. 5-minute overtime period upcoming after this on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.
The Learfield IMG College Directors.
Could say we put some more.
Your night here at Moby Arena, the final regular season contest at the Whale. San Diego State on the attack, trying to break a 55-55 stalemate. Terry hands off on the left side to Ramos. Gets to the far right elbow. Hesitation dribble. Goes around DeVos. Has it blocked cleanly. And it goes out of bounds as no one picks it up. 5 seconds still on that shot clock. San Diego State will trigger it in on the baseline right. Ramos set to trigger it. Slaps the basketball. Looks for an outlet. Now lobs it all the way out near midcourt. 5 on that shot clock. On the attack is Kelmer. Kelmer gets to the nail, throws it up, and it's off the bracket. An offensive foul. Kelmer left her feet. Mackenzie Ellis. The player control foul. Again, non-shooting, but any further infractions will put Colorado State at the line. The Rams have yet to be whistled for a personal foul as Tori Williams continues to play with 4 personals here in this fourth and overtime frame, Top of the key is Brady. Goes left free throw line extended to Ellis. Ellis, bounce pass into the corner to DeVos. DeVos on the dribble away from the pressure. Rams just moving a lot of weaves on the outside. High screen to Brady. Tries to go into the short corner. Now picks it up on Kelmer. Back to Williams. 8 seconds. 3 ball on its way. Off the heel. Long rebound to San Diego State. Sophia Ramos content to just walk it into the forecourt as she moves to her left. Crosses over to Kelmer. Kelmer top of the key. Zips pass in the corner to Terry. Shooter on the corner, but she releases it. Back on this near sideline is Ramos again. Blocked cleanly this time by Laura DeVos. So Adams putting it on the deck, trying to challenge DeVos twice here in overtime. She has been turned away. So 3:34 in the third, still tied, 55s. Ramos gets the handoff on the inbounds pass. Now she's going to dribble away from pressure. 8 to shoot. Gets in the lane. Stops. Bodies up. It's partially deflected. Loose in the lane. Put back up and good. Credit Monique Terry. Keeping her eyes on the basketball. Grabbing it and finishing in traffic. Beautiful finish by the senior. 2-point advantage for the Aztecs. 57-55. Tori Williams just pounding the basketball. No one moving as they lob now to DeVos in the near side pro post. DeVos wants to back her way down on Kelmer. Goes in the lane, floats off the mark to the right. And we're going to get a hold down low as Annie Brady was tied up by Vanderdoes. So that's going to mean free throws for Annie Brady. Brady and Vanderdoes battling for position down low. DeVos misses the mid-range jumper. DeVos 5 of 10 on the night. As Brady's first free throw is good. Rams within one, 57-56. Brady eyes one more and misses it. Rebound to San Diego State. She's been 1 of 2 this entire season. 57-56, the Rams need a stop. Still a long way to go. 2:51 and counting as Ramos hands off on the right wing to Adams. Adams tries to turn the corner on DeVos. Instead releases the pass to Kelmer. Kelmer back to Adams. She thinks about the drive. Now gets in the lane, spins, turns the corner, into the corner. Now we're going to get a hold on the outside, as Ellis is going to get called for the block, rather. Non-shooting as Adams had turned the corner, gotten into the lane, and was dishing the pass out into the far corner. So non-shooting, 20 seconds on the shot clock, 2:39. Rams need a stop, trailing by 1. Ramos lobs all the way out to Kelmer. Kelmer catches it, now dribbles top of the key, crosses over on DeVos, gets in the lane all the way through, duck under, layup is good. That's just an individual take, another hard individual take. As the Rams, 59-56, trailing by 3. Williams is going to try and go all the way through, and the bank shot will not fall. Rebound to Brady, offensive board, put back won't go. More free throws for Colorado State. Brady, a chance to tie just a moment ago, goes 1 of 2. Now again on her senior night, will attempt 2 free throws. 59-56, 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Brady's first one, good, nothing but nets. Brady now, 16 points. Brady eyes one more. And it's good. She hits them both. Ramos with the basketball into the forecourt as we approach the 2-minute warning. Ramos hands off on the right wing to Adams. Adams content to dribble top of the key to Vanderdoes. One more pass to Kelmer. Kelmer moves to her right, crosses over on Brady. Stalwart defense. Now she picks up on the switch to DeVos. DeVos on Ramos. 10 to shoot. Under 2 minutes to go. Ramos gets into the lane. Triple team. Dishes it out to Terry. Terry breaks into the right elbow. Back to Ramos. Step back 3 on its way. In and out. Rebound to Williams. Williams for Colorado State as the Rams get the stop they wanted. San Diego State has 2 timeouts. Colorado State now has 1 in the overtime period. Annie Brady for the lead is good at 3. 96 seconds to go. Annie Brady steps into it. The Rams by 2, 61-59. Ramos looks for a high screen from Vanderdoes, and we're going to get a hold on the outside. Just the second team foul, so no harm. Rams by 2 on the Annie Brady triple on the right sideline. 5 consecutive points make it 6 consecutive. by Annie Brady on her senior night. 20 points for her, 9 rebounds, just one shy of that double-double, and certainly would love to get a stop right now and close this one out with Annie Brady to pick up that double-double and her 10th rebound. Mother's Day is coming up, and Colorado State .89 seconds to play. Colorado State leads 61-59 on the backs of an Annie Brady triple just moments ago. Here we go. San Diego State, Kellner, 3-ball in the corner is good. San Diego State takes the lead. 62-61. Kellner, 37% from three-point land, makes her 18th point, and not in a moment too late. Ben Aarons lobs down to DeVos on the near side, pro post. Wants to go to work on Ramos. Gets in the lane, floater from 6 feet, off to the left. Rebound to San Diego State. San Diego State's Ramos has it with 1 minute to go. Ramos into the forecourt. San Diego State's trying to build upon a 1-point lead. Terry for 3. That's off the heel. Rebound to Williams. A quick trigger pull from the 40% shooter, and the Rams get a break on the miss. Still trailing by 1. In the forecourt with it now is Williams. Gets all the way, busts through everyone, and missed the wide open layup. Oh my goodness. 10 seconds to go as Williams cannot finish as the seas had parted with a layup. Rams need a stop at an 8-second differential, game clock to shot clock. Ramos content to dribble near the half court. Wants to hand off to Kellner. San Diego State leading by 1, 62-61. Into the hands on the left free throw line, extended to Adams. Adams on the dribble, crosses over, gets in the lane, ducks underneath, slithers home the layup. 14.4 seconds to go. San Diego State making the plays down the stretch. A big 3 by Kellner, a slithering layup by Taya Adams, and a bad miss by Tori Williams on a wide open layup. As Colorado State trailing by 3, 64-61 with 14.4 seconds still to play. The Rams expend the timeout and move the basketball into the four courts. They need a 3 to send us into a second overtime period. Otherwise, senior night is going to end in heartbreak after San Diego State makes the plays in the most meaningful time. Williams, Ben Aarons, Ellis, DeVos, and Brady will trigger it in. Mackenzie Ellis has not scored here this evening. 0 for 5 from the field and just 2 rebounds in 38 minutes of action. Rams get it in. Back to Williams. Now they start the clock. 10 seconds to go. Williams wants to step back. Hands it off to Brady. Brady sets her feet. 3 on its way. That's short. And the rebound to DeVos. It's paddled loose in the far corner. And it's caught by San Diego State with 1 second to go. They lob it out. And that will do it. The Aztecs win this one 64-61. Colorado State falls at home. Postgame show comes next on the Colorado State Sports Network from Learfield IMG College.